Hello everyone, welcome to Phasmophobia. Today we are continuing on with Edgefield, but before we get in here I want to mention something. I do have a lot of dreams about Phasmophobia and I do like talking about them whenever they happen, and I have had 3 reoccurring dreams about an alternate Edgefield. Like the truck is over there and then you walk up here on the pathway to the door and there's flowers and everything and it was nighttime, and then when you walk in here this wall was gone and these walls were gone. So it was open and all the walls were purple. And then I remember going down here and then there was a hallway kind of like Sunny Meadows, and then I got hunted and I remember going upstairs, and then that's kind of where it ends. But I like talking about my Phasmophobia dreams because they always remind me how much I really enjoy this game. And really it's about the running and hiding. So as we get in here, we're still working on these small maps, and this is the last house map we're going to be doing for a little bit. Now, I do kind of remember some locations. Now, let's actually take a look. Thomas Winter, Paramike, 3 unique photos, and then Sanity. So Thomas, if you are here, give us a sign. I do know the breaker's in the basement, but let's just check in here. Alright, nothing to help me in there. So, I don't think the monkey paw can be in there. The Edgefield's I'm a little rusty on remembering the cursed items, but I think I will come across them. No music box and no tarot cards either. Okay, no ghost either. So I'm gonna take a look in the basement. You know, I don't get a basement ghost too much on here, but I do remember dealing with a ghost specifically in this area, but I don't spend a lot of time looking for the ghost in the basement. But maybe you're here, Thomas, and you want to give me a sign? I'm thinking Thomas is going to be on the 2nd floor. Okay. Looks like we will be running to the basement again. But at least we have a locker. Alright, Thomas. Maybe we can get a couple lights on. Oh my god, what is happening with these ghosts? Okay, he was upstairs. Let me think. He seems normal speed. Is this another demon? If it's another demon, he's going to be using my crucifixes in the truck. This has to be a demon, right? I only spent a little bit of time in the dark. Close that door. Why is he doing this? I didn't use a cursed item. Oh, holy shit. Okay, I don't know what to think here, because he just touched a door? Oh boy, lag spikes. Oh my god, lag spikes, I'm taking photos. Usually I get lag spikes at the beginning, but they usually clear up. Okay, how much sanity do we have? Yeah, look at that. The only thing that could be that high would be... Actually, yeah, it had to be a demon because it's above 80. I was thinking it would be yokai, but I would have to be under 80. So, I mean, that is a demon doing its ability to hunt whenever it wants to. Okay, so we know he was upstairs. I can't even do anything to avoid a hunt if it's a demon like that. So... I got the breaker on, correct? Yes, I was just about to get lights on in the house. Okay, I didn't see the summoning circle in the basement. Thomas, where are you up here? Unfortunately, this game... Oh, on the staircase again. Alright, I don't really want to drain my sanity. Let me get this light on. I'm going to take a photo of this. I'm going to work with this being potentially just in the hallway in the upstairs. Okay. So, sanity did go down a bit more, mainly because of that ghost event. So I'm just going to take this since the ghost can hunt whenever he wants to anyway. We know this is a demon, so I can just go straight for the objectives in the photos. Now, of course, that one was not worth anything. But we'll get to these objectives. Really, we should try and narrow down the room. He will probably use up these pretty quickly, but if I'm at high sanity, he's only going to hunt if he does his ability. And if these are going to get used up, I'd rather him be in the house. So, maybe I could get a sound recorder in there. I do want to have a smudge for my own safety. Since we're right here, I'm going to toss in this stuff, and then bring in even more. So, let's just think. Actually, I will grab this. So, if we're going straight for the, photos and video, I kind of want to bring in other stuff. Let's just get sound. Maybe we'll get motion sensor to try and find them. And then we'll worry about this one first. The candle. I don't want to try and do salt just yet. Let's put the motion sensor right there. We are getting activity way over here, so maybe... Oh, we're actually going in here now? Is this your room? Oh my god, the bone was in here and the monkey paw. There's a couple photos. Alright, I'll take these. And I have not seen my breath yet. I'm gonna try and walk out here to safety. Alright, there's 3 photos already. So monkey paw, bone. Alright, everything looking good there. Thomas, do you want to do something? So I'm going to... I probably shouldn't light that just yet. Let's get all my safety stuff up here. I'll put one crucifix on this side, then one over here just to try and cover as much area. I mean, these 2 should cover the entire 2nd floor since it's a demon. But what I'm going to do now is go get my thermometer and try and find the exact room he's in, because I don't think he's actually in the hallway. Alright, yeah, sanity is really high, so I'm probably not going to get a lot of activity. I might just end up hunting out of nowhere. Now I'm getting 10 degrees. Also, where's this EMF coming from? In here? I'm thinking it's got to be one of these rooms. This is why I brought in thermometer. I kind of don't want to drop all this stuff. I will keep my smudge on me. Well, I already have a photo. Oh, I didn't have a video cam. See, since I wasn't thinking about bringing in evidence, I didn't think about grabbing the video cam. Maybe 10 degrees is low enough to say this is the ghost room. Oh, okay. You really are in here. Yeah, that bunny's been moved. Okay, so I'll move this over here. Let me go quickly grab the video cam, because we're gonna need that. But is there any other, like, defensive stuff I can get? Maybe another smudge? We're gonna get the candle pretty quickly. Let's grab this. And then, so does a demon have... We're probably not even gonna need... It does have UV. But when it comes to photos, I only need one more. So I guess I could try and go for UV. We'll see what happens. I don't really know. I feel like I should grab something else in here that's more protective. I guess I'll just grab another smudge. If I really need to find one more photo, I guess I could go for UV. Okay, we actually have a room. Now the last... Oh my god, you ended up there. The last few times I've played Edgefield, the ghost has been just in this middle hallway, but it seems like we actually are getting a ghost room here. I'm gonna smudge. I brought in 3. Maybe we'll get some activity. Should I focus on filming? I'm gonna try and film this, but what else could I get in here to film? I can get the salt. Alright, I'm just going for salt in those areas, and I'm hoping for the best. Now, I'm recording, Thomas. Do you want to show yourself? Do you want to do anything exciting? You touched that bunny. Do you want to throw him again? Actually, I kind of want to step in here and see my breath, just to make sure that this is still the room. Damn it. I really want to film those lights flickering for once. Wow, it is really ominous looking in here. Wait, can I film this? What door was that? It may have been that one, but it sounded like it was maybe even further away. I want to have one smudge on me. Don't need that. So... Thomas, are you here? Yes, let's just keep trying to record. Thomas has left the building. I think he's definitely roamed out of his room before I put the salt in there, but how did he blow it out? He must have been close enough. Alright, Thomas, give us a sign. I'm going back to recording the salt. I was hoping Thomas would at least, like, walk into one of the salts to tell me he's around here again. Okay. My sanity should still be really high. That has to be a demon just doing its thing. Is anyone there? Lights switched. Okay. How many is that now? Only 3? Oh, 4? Salt, switch lights, burn crucifix. Alright, if you just want to, like, show yourself, that'd be great. I know you did once. I did get credit for that. I didn't really look, but yes. And when it comes to this, 3 unique photos, sanity, man, we're gonna have to get that sanity low, and I only have the monkey paw, so that might be interesting. I gotta figure out how I can lower my sanity. I know you can get it to 50% if you just ask for sanity. It'll always just put you at 50. So maybe we could try that. I was hoping for something here. We had the motion sensor in here already. Let's just actually put this somewhere you might walk through it. Oh, I can't put it there. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, good. And just like that, all recordings, all unique. Don't need to worry about the door. I'm gonna throw this over here. Need to get this light back on. Okay, do I have multiple smudges? I do have like all my smudges in here now. So, I know I have this sound recorder somewhere. Oh, it's this. I thought that was... I get the tier 3 sound recorder and the EMF kind of mixed up. Alright, Thomas, do you want to talk to me now? Oh, I need to potentially record that. Alright, is anyone here? You want to show yourself? I don't even need to see you now, but I could record the event. See, you're roaming a bit more than I like. I do have a crucifix way over there, so if he starts a hunt from over there, I'll be protected. But, I mean, I could probably get away anyway. See, wow. The little sensor there on the bottom right, it's the exact same as, like, on the tier 3, so I was really making it harder for myself. Alright, so that one was the fire extinguish. I kind of thought that was a whisper. I get those a little mixed up. I'm gonna grab this. Do you want to use this bunny for anything? Are you gonna get mad that I touched your stuff? Like, there's all this stuff over here. Did you turn the head backwards? Oh my god, you definitely did. Didn't even notice that. Thomas, give us a sign. Okay, that was you. Oh. Okay, see, I don't know if I gotta go in the bathroom. Okay, maybe it was just back here. I didn't know. I couldn't exactly walk in a straight line. Did you say you hate me? Okay, one more. And then this one has been pretty decent game. Now, I have so many smudges. I'm going to use one more. Try and get some activity going. I hope he's generally in. I thought, oh my god, okay. We're a demon. It could be a mimic. I haven't looked for ghost orbs, really. Close, please. I need to scan for ghost orbs in case they've, like, mimicked a demon, but considering it hunted really early again, it did burn up that crucifix when I'm pretty sure I was at high sanity. I'm gonna wait this one out. These feel really long for some reason. He didn't come down to the basement this time, though. I used to have my light. Okay, I need to leave, see what my sanity is, and see what my progress is on these objectives. Okay, just drop you there for now. Crazy activity, and look, we're still getting, well, I am kind of down there in sanity now. So I guess I'm just gonna leave that as it is. We just need one more of these, and then paramedic and sanity. So I'm gonna just not take sanity and see if we can, like, drain it. Maybe I'll stay in the dark. I'm gonna sit there with the paramedic for a bit. So we'll see if we can get the paramedic, maybe average sanity as well. And then one more picture, which I thought I was done with pictures, but we need one more picture, so maybe I'll go in with the glow stick. And then one more sound. So, there's nothing else really I can use here. I do need a photo. There's nothing for photos. Let's just go in with this. I could do salt. This is kind of a tactic. I could put salt down here in case he hunts. Or roams down here. Are you kidding me? Are you... I'm gonna go scan and see. Because if he hunts from up here, I need a... Or if he hunts from downstairs, I need a hiding spot. And none of these are hiding spots. Okay, I kind of see why. I don't understand. How could he have been so far away from that crucifix? At least I have a glow stick. Okay, even at pretty high sanity, this demon is very aggressive. I'm gonna try... You know, I've kind of learned that I don't have to get every single thing, because, you know, not every single game has to be perfect. because sometimes it's too much of a challenge and it's not exactly worth it. Like Paramike is one you can kind of take or leave. Average sanity is kind of easy enough. Okay, you've touched so many doors during that. What can I drop? I'm gonna drop this. I don't know if he hunted from the... I think he hunted from the first floor. I think he must have changed rooms. Let me get a light on. Where's that thermometer? I'm gonna scan this. I don't think he's in here anymore. No. Did you somehow make like the first floor? Okay. I'm going to just... Let me just scan these rooms. How have you not touched like any of these doors? There we go. Photo cam there. Okay. That should be the last one. Don't have to worry about that. I know I heard you going around in here, and I really need to find the room. So let me scan. Is he hunting? Let me just make sure I have a smudge. I heard a noise. I gotta find the ghost room. I mean, it's 16. I don't think he's back here. This is crazy. Maybe he was the living room because he was downstairs. But I don't know if I've ever had a ghost. I'm gonna take the crucifix. If it's on a different floor. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where you ended up. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. So he actually roamed to the first floor. I don't know if I've ever had a ghost roam to another floor and change rooms. Although 14 degrees, it's not the coldest, but it is dropping. Alright, I gotta work a little quickly here. Got my smudge. I'm gonna just drop this. We have another smudge up here if I need it. So the only thing I need is sound and then to get my sanity. So I'm gonna focus on just doing the media. And then, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go for Paramike. And we'll see if my sanity ends up going that low. Oh, oh. We only need one more, right? Or do we need two more? Oh, one more. Okay, so the only other thing I could do now is I'm going to smudge in hopes that I'm actually smudging the ghost and you're not roaming. But this ghost could have been anywhere. I love how I came in here and put the Assault down and then he was actually on the first floor. Okay, open that just to try and tell me if there's a hunt. So, Paramike, where did I toss that down? Way over here. So this is kind of a bad one. This is another thing I wanted. Those two crucifix charges are gone. I put this down here. Oh, there he is. I'm not gonna drain my sanity. I wish I could get a ghost interaction from this or a paranormal sound. Actually, I should have drained my sanity. I'm just afraid he's gonna chain hunt even more than he already is. I'm gonna stand in the ghost room, technically in the dark. Now I'm gonna go this way. So, this has got to be in the dark. I'm just gonna sit back here. And there's the crucifix. Alright, so as I literally said last video, doing the objectives is more important because those get multiplied pretty well. But I should still get a lot of money just from having a full book of photos. I'm gonna turn off my light. Just make sure I still have a smudge. I'm probably gonna get hunted one more time here. Let me take a step back. I'm gonna look. Sanity, yeah. Okay. He actually turned around. Now the problem is I kind of ran out of sprint, but we made it down here. Okay. So this one sucks. We're out of crucifixes. He burned them up pretty fast. The tier 3 crucifix has 3 uses, correct? Or maybe it's just still 2. I think it's 3. It's been a while. You know, I notice I haven't been unlocking a lot new equipment. Even though I've been doing pretty good. Not to like jinx myself, but I've been doing pretty good these last few games. Maybe that's because I'm, back on professional and I'm not dealing with nightmare as much. Okay. I did technically smudge him. I might have a second here. Holy shit, dude. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Let me think. I think I should leave after this. I really think I should just leave. Sometimes... Is it hunting? Or was that just... I don't even think it was hunting. Okay, sometimes you just have to accept that, like, you've used up your resources and it's better to just survive. So if I can leave... I'm going to... Okay, look, I'm going to actually just leave this one. We did all good media, and sanity actually did get down there. Wow, we did get one ghost event that helped. Okay, Paramike, you can screw off. That's the one I can really just leave. Well, let's see how much money we make and when we only miss one objective. Okay, these are some crazy demons, and demons on Edgefield almost always just burn up their crucifixes in the truck, so at least I got to use them in the map. So without the 2 dailies, it still would have been 1,200, which is, you know, over 1,000. Like, that's a good game, in my opinion. So the media 101, so I did find the bone, so yeah, I kind of made up for it. So I'll look through these. As for the demon, how many times did it use the ability? Only twice? 91 interactions? Alright, well, I guess we're on to the next one. Alright, this time I'm gonna look. Dave Bishop, which, didn't we get a Dave Bishop maybe even before? I remember Davey. Paramike again, cleanse with incense, and then prevent. So, we'll be preventing again with the crucifix, but Edgefield is pretty cool in that, you know, the truck is right here. So this map is actually kind of more enjoyable to play than Tanglewood sometimes, just because you don't have to worry about running back and forth to the truck so often. Alright, Davey, I guess we're going back for round 2. I hope we don't get another crazy demon. So I think I may have mentioned or talked about this, but when I came back and started playing Nightmare right after the Chronicle update, Nightmare Ghosts just seemed insane. So I don't know if that was a change to Nightmare, that Nightmare Ghosts are just super active and crazy now, but now that I'm playing Professional, I feel like I've gotten more varied ghosts, some being more chill, some being crazy. So it's, I don't know, one day, soon enough, we will be going back to Nightmare, but I love using the Chronicle update as an excuse to just enjoy Professional and kind of go back to the chill Phasmophobia, even though some crazy things still happen in Professional. Alright, I know the breaker was in the basement. Are you down here, Dave? Oh, I think that's a yes. Okay, I had to mention it. Looks like we are getting a basement ghost. I'm gonna hold out my camera in case Dave shows himself. Dave, are you here? Don't hurt me, I'm just turning on the breaker. Alright, that saw is definitely not supposed to be there. I'll tell you what. I'm going to scan. I kind of want that cursed item. We didn't find it, did we? I'm still trying to remember all the locations. I do know the monkey paw will just be up here. Okay, bone in the same room. Interesting. No monkey paw. Is there another cursed item up here? There's got to be another on the second floor. Oh, the voodoo doll. There it is. Right. Okay, there's my beginning photos. Bone, voodoo doll. I don't have a slot for that voodoo doll. Now, I do need to remember a hiding spot. Looks like we got one up here. Now, speaking of this room, I don't ever hide in here enough. I kind of forget about this room. It's not even a bad idea to come back here and hide if you need to, but I don't know. That is a hiding spot if we need it. But I think I'm going to end up just relying on this one. Okay, turn on this light. Now, it's kind of different because how often does a basement ghost really roam out of the basement? I'm sure it's possible, but I really don't want him to roam here. Where's this light switch? There, I just want to have some lights on in the house. So my escape route is going to be on the second floor. Alright, let me see if we can get some kind of interaction from Dave. Dave, can you give me a sign? Can you throw something? I still wish you could, like, take a picture of something being thrown in the air, like levitating, but unfortunately you can't. Now, I do think these two rooms are the same. I don't think they're separate. Yeah. Alright, Dave, where you at? Can I get a photo of that? Mistworm. He was just right on top of me. Okay, well, we got that interaction. maybe I will run. I'm gonna drop my light here. I really wish that they would add lights for tripods, so that way I could like set a tripod up here and then have a light for like dark corridors, and then guess what? The ghost could knock over the light, so during hunts and stuff the lights could get knocked over. I just think that's a really good idea. It would be a good idea if I had my headlamp too. Now you're throwing stuff? I guess I don't need a video, or I couldn't get a video right now. I need a photo of something, which I did get. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo. Where's my photo cam? Why did I drop it? Oh, I dropped it up here because I was gonna leave. Please. Okay, I think I got that in time. Now let's just go get more equipment to work with. And yes, it is smart to set up these lights where they're actually gonna help you in the dark. I want to check. EMF reading, mist form, boom. See? Get all that done and we only have one slot left. Okay, sanity is kind of going down pretty quickly. We did get the event. Let's go in with normal stuff. Now, I don't know. Since I'm going to be filming, should I want to take a crucifix, which that is an objective. Alright, I'm going to leave the book for later. Let's go down with 2 evidence and a crucifix. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to film the crucifix. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go down here. God, that is really spooky. I really do like the lighting. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have like all the settings on super high now. So like everything is looking really good with the lighting. Like the fog is on high, the shadows are high. Alright. Oh man, pitch black in here too. I thought maybe we'd get a ghost orb. Alright, put that in. I don't like Raiju or Thay. Doesn't seem to be a Thay. It's a mare. I kind of want to turn that light on. Oh man, this is a weird one for dots because there's not a whole lot. Let's try and cover. Yeah, here we go. Let's just cover this one area and see if we get kind of lucky. I could stand back here and see if the ghost kind of goes in the dots. Oh my god, I didn't even know you could go in like this little cubby here. I didn't grab my damn headlamp again. I really need that for the little moments. Alright, Dave, do you want to do something? Do you want to show yourself? I need to stand somewhere where dots might actually show up. There's the lights. Okay. What is happening? That had to have been the door up there. Was that not recording? It didn't even show up in mist form. Okay. Oh! That's the breaker door shaking. Because I heard the breaker door move. Okay, well I can't turn that. Should I? Well, actually, was that on or off? Okay, no, breaker is still on and we're just in the dark here. I'm gonna turn this light back on. Yeah, we are in Raiju range, by the way. If it is a Raiju. Dave, not Thomas, not Dave Thomas either. Give us a sign. Oddly quiet, especially for someone who has very low sanity. I'm sitting here recording. I'm afraid I don't think it'll record a duplicate ghost orb because I'm not seeing the box again. I don't like this. Is there anything else for me to work with? Not really. I'm gonna get the EMF in here just in case something goes off. And then I don't even need. Do I need that? No, we need one more photo. I'll try and put that over here then. Dave, give us a sign. What I do really love about this game, though, is how it puts you in these places. When I very first started playing this game, like, the scariest thing was just, like, going into Tanglewood. Like, just how... What is so scary about just, like, a normal house? Just... A haunted house is just so strangely... I guess it's because it's supposed to be your nice, safe home. And then, you know, there's something in there lurking. And the darkness doesn't help, but... This game is so much fun because right now, like, it is so... That didn't take long. It is so cool to just sit here in these shelves in the dark looking for a Dots ghost. So I do love this basement. Okay, we have an objective. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave and take sanity and try and work more to figure out what this ghost actually is. Because if we're getting hunted, at least we did an objective. So I'm going to... Was the breaker off? Yeah, okay. If it'll let me leave, I'm gonna leave. And I don't think it's a Raiju. It could be though. Oh my god, sanity has gone down fast. Let's just focus on the evidence. I'm going to take sanity. Yeah, just that'll put me almost all the way back up. I'm gonna take sanity. I'm gonna go down with all evidence. I'm gonna leave that. Maybe when I get the glow stick in here, it'll be with salt. Let me grab this because that is such an important thing. I think this is even better than the night vision. The night vision is cool for what it is, and it's like fun to use, but this is actually more helpful to have. Back down in here. Is anyone here?
Slipped away.
Okay. It's a spirit box, or it could be mimic. We're just gonna save that for later, since we are getting spirit box. Maybe I'll remember. Let me check some things fast. Not freezing. Okay, you're doing stuff out here. I'm gonna put this right in the doorway. Cover as much as I can, maybe on that side. Let's turn this light back on. Okay, I need to hit the breaker. I also need to stop sprinting. But I did take sanity, so I should be alright for the time being. I only need one more photo, which I can take a photo of the burned crucifix now that we've gotten that taken care of, so let me just do that. I need to stop running so much. But here. Boom, boom. We got all these. I'm gonna drop the camera. Now, I don't have the sound recorder. And also, you're throwing paint in the way. I hear that writing. I was gonna say, who remembers stacking paint cans in the old lobby? Does anyone remember doing this? Only OG Phasmophobia fans remember doing this. Well, alright, anyway. I didn't get to film the book, but we do have writing, so it looks actually to be a mare. So I did have the lights off, so that's why it got that early hunt. Which, I was above 50 when it hunted. I wasn't even really paying attention to that, was I? I think I was under 50. I don't even know. I walked back up there and said my sanity was lower. I wasn't really thinking about it. Well, anyway, we got the mare. I need to get back in here with some video stuff, incense, and then paramic again. So I'm gonna go get stuff to film. Pretty much just mainly stuff to film in the sound recorder. I kind of realize now that getting the candle is better than the salt because you can record the sound of both you can record the sound of the flame being extinguished and you can film it. So you can get two things out of it rather than the salt. So I'm gonna get that in here, get that, and start filming now. I do have the sound on me. I don't have any smudges or anything else to protect me, but I should still have high sanity, and since it's a mare, we'll just leave the lights on and should be alright. I don't know how much activity we're gonna get, so we're kind of just relying on the easy stuff to record. Orbs, that's a free one, burned. And the fire extinguished, so there we go. In like 2 seconds, we got them off. Alright, so then let's just keep rolling. I'm going to grab the sound recorder, which I have. Let's relight this. And then I'm going to start listening. So Dave, do you want to talk? Oh, you do want to talk, actually. Let's go over here. Dave, are you here? Oh god. This is a different kind of communication. I think he was trying to tell me that this light was still on in here. Dave, can you hear me? Talk to me through the spirit box. Dave, are you there? Are you friendly? Can you hear me, Dave? Can you hear me? Will that work? That sucks. Are you there? Are you friendly? Are you close? Now we're dealing with a mirror with the lights off. Dave, are you here? I know you are, because that's not me. Are you here?
Taken away.
What's it gonna record? Because there are two things going. Of the fire extinguisher, so it wasn't the... Dave, are you friendly? Are you friendly? Are you here?
Taken away.
Okay, man, I guess I did get my wish. That was a lot smoother of a game. We have pretty much everything done. Now I just need to smudge and then sit here for a paramic. But let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, another door. Alright, so Paramike's gonna be weird because we have to be on the same floor. I'm gonna have to like sit back here in this corner for a little bit. I really wish that light was a little brighter because you turn that light on and you don't even notice it over here in this corner. Alright, here's the smudge. I forgot about this fan in here. And I'm gonna step out here. The only thing that's left is the Paramite. So what I'm gonna do, just to maybe give the mare a little bit of an edge, let's just turn off all the lights. And I'm gonna sit here and for a little bit, maybe a minute or two. Hey Dave, do you want to do something? I can see you moving in there. Let's just leave the... I wasn't sure about that one. That is the worst thing I'm at this game. I cannot tell the difference between the light breaking. And they may have changed that a little bit. I don't know if you can actually see the ghost. You can on recording, because during the light breaking, I recorded the ghost. But I think when it was breaking the light, you couldn't see the ghost. But now I think during the light breaking event, you can see the ghost, because I was able to record it last time. So maybe you can only see it with the video cam, but I don't exactly remember. Okay, we're gonna try and get this one perfect. Found the bone even, so all I gotta do is get this one. But we might... Oh, okay. I guess we will. Oh, 104, by the way. That is insanely loud. Alright. Well, this run was pretty smooth. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Because, you know, we had some demons that were crazy. Let's just accept, like, a easy win here and get out of here and see what we get. Alright, no mimic, right? It had to have been a mare because I'd even turned the light out. I don't know if it actually did get more active with the light out. Actually, I think all ghosts are supposed to be more active with the lights out. That's the little details in this game I gotta remember, but you'd think I would remember that, but yeah, even having the lights out are supposed to make the ghost more active. 0 ability, 0 room changes for once. Alright, it's a windy night, let's get in there. So the next map is going to be Grafton, and we're gonna kinda experience how a small Grafton is compared to the Bleasdale now, because Grafton is still a small map. And then we're gonna be trying Camp Woodwind, which I have a weird relationship with Camp Woodwind. I kinda like it and I kinda hate it. I was disappointed that it was, you know, not the greatest small campsite map, because I was excited for a small campsite map, but Camp Woodwind is kind of like a hard map. It's not really the most simple to survive in. It almost feels like the whole map is the ghost room sometimes. Alright, well, while I'm standing here in the dark, take a look. Leslie Anderson, prevent, 3 unique photos, and then escape. Alright, there we go. Escape during a hunt. We got something spicy. Alright, so Leslie Anderson. Leslie, are you around here? Nope, not gonna get lucky with that locker, are we? Leslie, give us a sign. You're not gonna be down here again, are you? I am glad. That's what I really do like about playing the same map over and over again a little bit. Not, you know, like all day, but getting multiple games in the same map can really change up things. I like going from the 2nd floor to the basement. That was pretty cool. I don't think anyone's down here. We know it was the tarot cards. No hiding spot down here either. Gonna kinda do a sweep for the bone. I don't think it's gonna be down here though. Nor do I think the ghost is down here. Now, could we get a ghost on the 1st floor? Technically that demon did change favorite rooms and went from the 2nd floor nursery down here. I've never had a ghost go to different floors and change its room. Alright. We don't really have a hiding spot. Was there a hiding spot back here? Please, I need something. This hiding spot can be blocked. Sometimes this is blocked, so I guess this is a hiding spot. But if the ghost comes in here at all, you're screwed. So I guess I could try and rely on that. I know sometimes you can go back here and hide, but this is not a real good spot either. You kinda gotta get really lucky. I don't like that we have just no hiding spots on the 1st floor, and the ghost seems to be on the 2nd floor. Alright, Leslie. I'm coming upstairs. Oh, okay. This hasn't happened in a while, where there's a door, and then there's just a light on. Now, imagine if that door was like that, and I had walked up here. That is some real Phasmophobia stuff right there. Okay, but you seem to... Oh, no. Again? That was the EMF 4. Maybe that was the EMF 4 from the other one. We're trying to take a photo of that. Take a photo of the dirty water. So do we have a bathroom ghost? I'd much rather you be in a room rather than the hallway. So man, if my only hiding spot is gonna be like back here, I mean, I could do it. This is not bad. I just don't like the idea of the ghost seeing me go down this way. So we might have to just rely on smudging out here. And right now my only hiding spot is back there. But really it's all right, because you can break line of sight and break line of sight again. And if I get in the locker or the closet and hold the door closed, I should be fine. But alright, I'm gonna drop my stuff outside of this room. So 3 unique photos already. We got the tarot cards. I am kind of sorry I'm not using the cursed items too much, but as we get back into this, I do really want to take it seriously and just enjoy playing the game and try and do good. But there'll come a time when I start doing more crazy stuff and more challenges and like just having to, you know, survive a hunt, and that can be kind of a challenge on its own. Okay, Leslie, if you're not going to do anything, I'm going to leave. You want to give me a sign? Man, that thing, you know, that is really low. In VR, you can really tell how low that is. You can almost hit your head on that thing. Why are you flashing lights over there? Am I still seeing my breath in here? Yes, as soon as I walk in, too. What? No. I might be dead. Oh, okay. I could not tell what was happening. How did I not even realize that was an event? I guess it's been a while. That was weird. That was like the EMF into her footsteps. That was creepy. I was like ready to die. I didn't know if that was a hunt or not. Since we're out here and I don't have anything, that looks like EMF 5. And also the sanity is going down like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take my time. Let's take sanity. I'm gonna get in there with evidence. See what evidence we can find. Just kind of go slow with this one. So I don't know what ghost this could be. We got 2 events. Oh, EMF 5. Let me try and get down as much stuff as I can. So much for that sanity. I'm gonna set that up right here. Doing dirty water again. Let me put in the EMF 5 because I hear it. I did get a photo of EMF already, didn't I? Yes. There's no orbs in here. We have the book down. Things got really quiet. What are these EMFs? Are these random EMF 2s? Like, is this... I have to remember, this is another thing. I know the EMF 2s can come from, like, the Wraith, Banshee, or the Phantom. One of those does not do the EMF 2. But those are the ghosts that can, like, roam to you / teleport to you. Well, I don't know what's happening right now. Let me walk in here and see if my breath is still here. Because I'm not convinced this ghost is staying here. See? No breath. Yeah, I think this ghost has moved somewhere else. Alright, if that's the case, let's just put everything out here. I'm gonna go get the thermometer and more evidence. Alright, bringing in all evidence. I took another sanity. This door is closed. I don't know if you've been messing with any of these. For a ghost that did dirty water twice, why did you want to leave the bathroom? Maybe you're just roaming so much that you're not actually in here. Maybe you're in this room and you're doing dirty water through the wall. That could be it. Here, turning the heads. That one's turned, isn't it? Still don't have my headlamp again. I gotta remember to grab that thing. I'm gonna grab you. Grab you. Okay, and the bone is in here. The bone was in here all 3 games, by the way. Alright. Take everything. Where's my photo cam? Okay, nothing else in here. I'm gonna grab a photo of the bone. Leslie, would you chill out with the dirty water? Put over here. Just try and toss everything generally over here. Any ghost orbs in this room? Not yet. And then let me scan. Also turn that off. Leslie, are you here? Oh, I got a photo of that, right? Yes, I just never picked it up. Got distracted by the water. Okay, that's new. EMF 5, what is happening? I wouldn't have even thought there would have been new giggle sounds and stuff. Okay, we got the EMF 5. Are you here? No. Are you friendly? Are you here? How did I get dots out here? Wraith, Oni, Goryo, Raiju. If this is a Raiju, we're screwed. Okay. I'm turning off all electricity. Lag. Turn off all of this, please. I don't think there's any electricity on right now. Why do we have to get these lag spikes? Well, we can kind of determine this if we get salt. Could it be UV? Yes. It's not, okay, it's not going to be Goryo. So it's not going to be UV. It's not Ghost Orb. But although I'm not going to rule that out. I do have this in here to check for freezing, but it has not been freezing yet. Okay. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Maybe I'll get the salt in here. I need to go. I need to see what my sanity is. I have to get out of here. I don't know if she is affecting it like crazy, which actually I'm not. Now those random EMF 2s, they could have been the Wraith. I know one of those EMF 2s was the event, but maybe this is a Wraith, and that's where I was getting those EMF 2s that seemed out of nowhere. Could be an Oni. So it's not going to be writing. Doesn't seem to be freezing. That's the thing I didn't get. We haven't seen ghost orbs either. Let's just get the salt in there. Maybe we'll try and record it. I'm going to get the sound sensor, and then sanity is still high. Let's get this in there. Okay, Leslie. Why do you have to do this? Alright, this should be my opportunity to go and get my headlamp. At least I only have to step outside here and put it on. I'm going to drop this stuff up here. I don't really want to be in the dark, but maybe it would make the ghost more active. So, alright, looks like we're back in this room. At least for now. I'll drop this. Leslie, are you here? Let's use the dark to our advantage. I'm gonna step in here and see my breath, maybe. No breath? Man, even for professional, these ghosts. Okay, there's the breath. It's not freezing. I have not seen ghost orbs. I swear, sometimes I think that is a event or something, or a hunt. No fingerprints or anything? Man, oh, you see, that's the kind of stuff I like. Knocking the ball around. Still need one more photo. Might just end up burning a crucifix. Light switch? There we go. Alright, well, we're getting... Alright, now we're getting them. How are you not stepping in the salt, though? I think that may have explained the EMF 2s. Alright, looks like maybe we are dealing with a Wraith here. A Wraith would be... That is so much louder now. That is such a good change. Alright, since we're in the dark, are you here? Are you friendly? Oh.
Wait.
There's the whispering. Right? Are you here?
From behind.
Are you here? Wait. Okay. I just gotta get this spirit box. Are you here? Leslie, where are you? Are you here? Are you far? Are you here? Are you away? Are you close?
Get away.
Away. Damn it! I was holding the button. Are you here?
The far reach.
I swear I was holding the record. Alright. Spirit box response. Yeah, we have figured this one out. It's a Wraith. The cube is getting thrown. Now, I guess I could record the sound of this getting... But did I... No, I did not already do that. Alright. we still have to get hunted, so no matter what, things are gonna get a little serious towards the end here. It's just a door slamming in my face. I really am thinking my sanity is going downhill. Leslie, do you want to say one more thing to me, or blow out the candle again, or do some creepy shit like that? There's the candle. Maybe? Alrighty. All the good there. We still need one more. So maybe I'll get that crucifix up here. We'll try and film it. Escape and then prevent a hunt. So yeah, we gotta do that. I might just for fun, like I said, doing more challengey, crazy stuff. Let's just stay in the dark. I'm gonna keep the breaker off. I'm gonna grab a smudge and maybe 2 crucifixes. I don't know. I'll grab 2 crucifixes just to be safe and 1 smudge. Sanity, we're gonna leave. I know it was the tarot cards, correct? So yeah, we should have an opportunity to film one of these getting burned up. Take the photo of it, and then we'll focus on these last objectives. Oh, you did not like your bear, huh? Now, if you hunt on, like, the first floor, I'm screwed. Actually, my hiding spot is still up here, so I'm going to keep my headlamp on. We have all the audio, thankfully. There we go. Video cam. Actually, now we are going to turn that off and stay in the dark. Alright, Leslie. It's just me and you now. There's nothing else for me to film other than a crucifix or the motion sensor. But come on. Actually. Yeah, we're still have 2 good sanity. Let me run out here. I'm gonna just drop this. I'll get another smudge, and I want to grab the motion sensor to film, because maybe that'll be easier, and we'll maybe keep track of her as well. I'll grab 1 more smudge. Let's actually set up some motion sensors and maybe keep track of the ghost that way. This is why I love the headlamp, by the way. I'm gonna have 1 out here, and have 1, I suppose, in here? Yeah, there we go. And then I can just sit, oh, my stuff's over here. I can just kind of sit in this field of them. Alright, turn off the light and go night vision. Now I sit right here. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll have to get in here a little more. Alright. That was simple enough. Now I could delete 1 and try and get, like, something, but let's not worry about that. Drop this. Turn on my light. I'm gonna hold out my smudge. Okay, you're out here, huh? We need to lower sanity, which I've been in the dark a while, but I don't really trust the tarot cards. I want to do this pretty legitimately. I don't know if that sanity drained, or that if that event drained my sanity. Leslie, oh no, my breath. You're probably just roaming out here a lot. But I gotta remember, I don't really have anywhere to hide on the first floor. So what I'm gonna try and do is, if she hunts from like out here, try and lure her back this way, and then I'm gonna run off that way. That's why I have multiple smudges though. And I'm just gonna have to hope she doesn't detect my headlamp as I'm running away, because I don't really want to turn it off. Leslie, are you out here? Oh, looks like it. Again though, I love doing stuff like this in Phasmophobia, because there's a lot of creepy setups, and just something about being in a house like this with a ghost is just so fun and creepy at the same time. There's a crucifix out here if you want to use it. I don't even need to film it, I just need a photo. Yeah, just escape and then get that crucifix. Leslie, give us a sign. I really want to, you know, something a little more vicious than that. What? Whoa, that's my camera. That just dropped out of nowhere. Did you just like teleport that in front of me? I actually think that's what happened. I think she teleported that bear to be at the top of the staircase, and I just happened to be standing right here as it did. Alright. There's the burned crucifix, so we're in hunt range. Now, I do want to get a hunt. So I'm going to take all these way back here and just make sure she doesn't roam back here and hunt. Hopefully she doesn't. I heard a door over here being annoying. But yeah, just take this as far over here in the corner as we can. That should cover me over here. Alright, Leslie. That bear, though, that was hilarious. I really do think that when the ghost teleports stuff like bears and stuff around the house, like in the mannequins, I really do think she just teleported that to the top of the staircase, and I just happened to be standing right here. Alright, there's nothing stopping you now. I don't like the way that's looking at me. Leslie, give us a sign. Is anyone here? I could light this candle. Oops. Put it out here for a little bit of light. I can also turn on the dots, but I like how it looks out here. I want to get this motion sensor. I'm going to put it over here and see if she goes this way. Okay, well, if she's in here. Now, the breaker has been off, so maybe it's just she's really making it, you know, cold. I had no choice. Okay. Here's what we do on this map. We get stuck on the table. Alright, I'm gonna smudge there. I'm gonna just turn off my light and run. I got stuck on the coffee table. She was actually really slow there. I guess that was just from the tier 2 smudge. Okay, that should count though as escape. Just gotta wait till the events or the hunt's over. But there, prevent, capture 3 videos, and then escape. Alright, so there, I don't want to jinx it, but I have been doing pretty good. But that will probably change as we go to maps like Woodwind and also the bigger maps. But I think this has been a very good... What was that? I think this has been a very good return and just practice. So going forward, I still want to do good and, you know, do my best. I don't want to like intentionally lose or anything, but I just want to also do some more challenging stuff. Like staying in the dark there was really cool. So I want to take opportunities to do cool stuff like that. But we survived. Sanity's going down. We have another perfect game here. Let's go ahead and head back to the stat screen and see how we did. And as we already knew, it was a Wraith 2000 now. I was gonna say probably got a weekly in there. Like getting like this high amount, even with the weeklies, like that's pretty nice for professional. Another 20-minute game. I do like how on average though these games are about 20 minutes now, even on the small maps. Like I could get a perfect game in like 12 minutes on a small map, so it's nice even when you have a decent game where things kind of just roll together and you get a lot of videos and stuff. It's nice to just play these small maps and feel like you're getting a lot more of an experience out of it. So we are done with the house maps. Next one is Grafton. We're going to see an old farmhouse. Then we'll check out Maple Lodge. And then it's time to go to the medium maps. Probably starting with Bleasedale. But yes, I'm totally having fun with this game again. And I do think it was a good refresher to go through some of these. So when we go to like Grafton, maybe we'll do some more fun stuff. You know, that's why we play multiple games. So we can have a couple good games and then maybe we'll do something crazy. So yeah, I cannot wait to get to some of these other maps. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.